You got some unhappy people out there.
Fucking Paulie, right?
Hot damn, no, here we go again. Hot damn, no, here we go again. Hot damn.
So let's get on to the list, the actual list, as it were.
Yeah.
When I was organizing the list, I really didn't think that she was going to make the list until I started looking at pictures of her. And then I just realized, holy shit, she's hot. Jamie Alexander, who plays Sif. I don't know. She's got that dark-haired beauty thing working for her in a big way. She plays Lady Sif from the Thor films. I know you say you're not terribly familiar with the Thor films.
No, I know who Lady Sif is.
Yeah, look at her.
Familiar.
Whew.
I like her eyes.
That, yeah. Hazel. That's a come hither look right there. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another thing. Jamie Alexander is credible in the role of a warrior woman badass. Look at her.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she's faking it. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
And then there you go. Like, that's hardcore and sexy as fuck all at the same time, that picture. Love it.
Yeah, I can get behind this.
One final picture. Oh, shit. Hello.
She's got some really nice eyebrows, too.
Unlike Natalie Portman, who turned them into that weird geometric sculpture.
You really don't like Natalie Portman, do you?
Okay, you know what? Like I said, I was at least honest enough to admit that some of the things that she's done IRL have creeped over and managed to impact my opinion of her. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Polly,
right.
Polly. We need to have a conversation, you and I, about you and compartmentalizing things, all right?
Fair enough.
This is an important life skill. I'm surprised you haven't learned it already, even though you are a dude. All right? We're going to have a long chat after we're done here.
Okay. Coming in at number 9 is Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie. Oh, hell yeah.
All right, I see what you're talking about, the pouty lip thing.
Okay. And she got them little dimples working. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
She's just hot. Like, just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And another character that has no problem being a badass warrior goddess type person.
In the movie, she plays like a drunken badass and manages to do it well. You still think of her as hardcore, even though she's walking around with a bottle stumbling. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
There she is. That's not the best smile. That smile kind of looks a little bit fake, but there's no denying that is a naturally beautiful woman. I mean, holy shit.
10 out of 10.
Look at that.
I like that picture. That is a good picture.
I mean, hot damn.
Mm-hmm.
And holy shit, she looks credible in the armor and with the sword.
I think that this is a drawing again, Polly.
No, that's a picture.
No.
It's a photograph.
X. I doubt. That's not a photograph.
It
That's not a real
is.
photograph. That does not look real.
Whatever, weebs.
It looks like a drawing someone did.
Here she is in real leather.
Not the most... I'm not a big fan of the outfit.
Why don't you
Who
like the
dressed
outfit?
her?
I don't... That's a good question. I don't know who dresses these people.
Like, the shoes do not match. I mean, if you're going to wear a solid black outfit, wear a solid color for your shoes. I mean, this is just fashion 101. But the other thing, too, is if you're going to wear a leather shirt, do not have it crease in the middle, all right? So have it just be one straight, solid piece of leather. So there's no, like, division there.
See, this is why I wanted a woman to come do this video with me, because up until you mentioned those things, I didn't notice her top had a seam, nor the fact that she even had shoes on. In any case, Tessa Thompson's hot as fuck. No question.
Agreed.
Okay. Coming in at number 8 is Colby Smulders as Agent Mariah Hill. Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
She's really fucking hot. And it's just, I don't know how else to describe it. She's got the sexy brunette athletic thing working like a motherfucker.
You know, I have no disagreement here, and she looks good in the suit, too.
Now, that background is obviously... Are you going to point out how that's a painting? Because it is.
It is. But I'm not saying... okay, what I want to iterate is that even in any of the Avengers movies, like, especially the first one, you see her in the suit. It looks great. It looks great on her. 10 out of 10.
Now,
and she's got that, like, no-nonsense personality, too.
Hell yeah. She can play it like you wouldn't believe. She strikes me as a high-ranking agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I can totally see it.
Yeah.
One quick thing that I will notice, and it's a side note, doesn't really matter, but I don't care. It's my list. I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Colby Smulders here as Agent Mariah Hill loses a few points because her standard sidearm is a 9mm Glock. Pfft, whatever.
That's not her fault, though. Like,
I said as a little side note that didn't make no sense. I was honest about it.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, hey, for gun guys like me, it makes a difference. What a piece of crap gun for a fucking super agent to have. My God.
Polly, did you hold the same weaponry standard to each of the females in the MCU that you graded? Or is it just Mariah Hill?
The S.H.I.E.L.D. agents who are gun toters are going to be held to the same standard, yes.
All right.
Here she is.
She's got that nice smolder going on right there.
That is a smoldering look from Smulders. It is, she, even when completely washed out with bad lighting, she's still hot as fuck. Goddamn woman. See, the pictures help, right?
They do, actually. And especially if I know where they're from. Which movie is this? Yeah.
So number 7 is perhaps an odd choice, but I don't give a damn because it's my list and I can do what I want.
Oh.
Marisa Tomei is May Parker. Oh, yeah. MILFs are a thing.
Wasn't she his aunt, though?
Sexy aunt.
So that's not a MILF, technically. Everyone, Polly has the hots for Aunt May. I want you to know that.
Hold on. Okay. Here we go. There's the picture that explains why.
What?
This is Marisa Tomei next to the classic Marvel Comics Aunt May. Like, so yeah, you're damn right I got the hots for Aunt May on the left. I am totally in favor of this choice of MILF-and-ass Aunt May. I'm okay with it.
Wait, but aren't you super into comic book adaptations into films being somewhat lined up with the comic books themselves?
I am not going to listen to this line of reasoning.
I feel like this is an egregious error in your, what is it called? Principles?
I will not put up with this judgment.
I bet if I went through all of your comic book curation videos, I could find evidence to support my claim that I've just made here.
Here she is sitting there looking sexy as hell. This is clearly an older woman. She's in her early 40s in this picture, looking hot as hell still. That is a very natural smile. That is, see, you're talking about women who smile and they laugh, and it's important that they laugh. This is a woman who laughs warmly. That's what a man wants.
There's something wrong with her teeth, though.
Yeah, they're natural. They weren't made in a AutoCAD program and then 3D printed and then surgically implanted in someone's face. Looking at you, Natalie Portman.
Wow. Polly really has a hate boner for Natalie Portman.
I'm just saying, her nose is surgically fake as fuck. Her teeth are surgically fake as fuck. Just
no denying it. I don't deny it.
Oh my lord, my lord. This is
Polly.
A sexy, sexy Italian woman. I'm telling you.
Polly.
Yes.
Keep it in your pants.
I said this was a list of the hottest MCU women. What did you think I was going to be saying?
This is someone's aunt, right? This is unacceptable. This is a woman of taste and of culture and of age.
I agree. That's a very tasteful way of wearing that shirt.
Why is she? Yeah, I don't even, don't even worry about it, all right? I guess.
No, I guess. You don't buy that?
I would have put her farther back on the list.
Well, you're wrong. Okay, so. Trust me, I think you're going to get more and more disagreeable the further we go along in this list.
I think I am.
Coming up on number 6 now here. And because she's beautiful in such an unconventional way, Kat Dennings as Darcy Lewis.
Darcy Lewis?
Darcy Lewis is Natalie Portman's assistant in both of the Thor films.
Okay. That's obscure. See, when you said Marvel women, I thought you meant like the main actresses.
Well, I mean, we talked about Liv Tyler, and she was just in Hulk. She wasn't She-Hulk.
Polly, I think.
How did I know I was going to get criticism, not on my taste as much as my method and everything that I'm doing?
Yeah, the method is a little bit flawed here.
Look, Kat Dennings is hot as fuck. There's no getting around it. You want further proof? Look.
I'm not denying it. I'm just saying.
For God's sake, look at them fucking tits, yo.
I'm actually, I like the way that her hair falls and the nice tendrils from her head.
Yeah, her hair is very beautifully arranged here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them fucking tits, yo.
Polly, the consistency here is lacking. It's very much lacking here.
I did not say that there was a consistent standard by which I'm judging these things. All of these evaluations are inherently subjective, weebs.
But you initially also stated that you were going to look at their faces, not just their bodies. So
I am looking at her face. You don't think that she looks beautiful here? I think she looks gorgeous.
But you said tits, not face.
This is the whole package. What the fuck else you want?
I don't know. Compliment her nose shape. Because you were doing that with Natalie Portman.
You're convinced. I understand. No. See, this is a woman that didn't feel the need to have some scalpel jockey go after her nose because of some kind of deep-seated insecurity for whatever the fuck reason. She left her nose alone. And you know why? Because it's fine. Look at it. Mm-hmm. And also...
she's got the dimples. So if she had lined her lower lid in a lighter color, maybe, that would have been better. But because she lined the inner lower lid so heavily with the same color, it takes away from the overall look.
I will accept it as a given that her eye makeup, especially eyeliner, needs some reconsideration. However, that dress and its plunging neckline is fine. That's right. I mean, just this woman. Woo!
I like this picture of her boobs better than I like the other two, mainly because they don't look as stressed to be together.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's going on with that dress. I don't know nothing about wardrobe and shit, but there's some like titanium steel underwire to support that girl. God damn.
Polly, yes, there is. You are absolutely correct. I cannot tell you how correct you are. There are probably a pair of robotic arms that are just kind of subtly keeping those things afloat, but gently.
That was number 6. So now we're moving into the top 5. Ooh, I got a lot of pictures for number 5 for some reason. I know why, because I really dig her. That's why.
Another biased study by Polydubs.
No, there's just one of me. It's just Dub.
No, I'm gonna do Dubs.
All right. Let's see. Number 5 is Hayley Atwell as Peggy Carter.
Okay, I can't deny she is gorgeous. And
there's a whole bunch of things that go into this decision for me. She could have easily gone up to number 1. And I was like, wait a minute, why the fuck did you put her at 5? If she could have been number 1, because I had to sit there and decide how subjective am I going to be by allowing how awesome I think her character is with how hot I think she is, because you know, the roles that she plays, you know what I mean? It does, the role that the women play does have some of an effect, but Agent Carter, Peggy Carter, is just such an awesome character in all of the films. And I know I said we weren't going to include the MCU television shows. Yeah. The only one I've ever watched, because no offense to anyone who likes them, they're all fucking trash, all right? Except for Agent Carter, which was awesome. I watched both seasons and it was fantastic, mostly because Hayley Atwell was in it. She's fucking great.
I agree wholeheartedly. I actually think that she should be placed higher up on this hierarchy that you've given me. And I'm entirely basing it off of the style that she has within the Marvel MCU videos or movies. I'm a sucker for that look, that time period.
She rocks that idealized World War II kind of thing to the nines, man. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And wait till you see the pictures that I have of her. Hold on. Look at this. Just looking awesome. And I mean, god damn Miss Atwell. Hello. This is probably the most magazine fashion shoot picture that I found of her. So I thought I'd include at least one of her in the modern era as opposed to, god damn Miss Atwell. Hello.
They just jut out like a shelf.
Yes, they do. I dig that simple hairstyle, them smoldering eyes. Look at that smile. And
I'm digging the eyebrows.
She's got this very I don't know what to call it, sexy English look about her. She just looks particularly English to me, and I'm loving it.
She's got the high cheekbones with the full face, and I appreciate that.
And there are so many guys out there that are talking about, oh, she's too pale, as if there aren't alabaster goddesses out there. I present evidence to the case right there.
Exhibit A.
Yeah. That might be my favorite picture of her. I mean, like, it's got the sepia tone, it's the period clothing, the car, the look on her face, she's got the whole, this just works. It just works. Sexy.
If I could get away with dressing like that every day, I probably would. But I don't know where I would find a skirt like that these days.
Vintage shop, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, but like, they're pricey, man. But I'd wear those shirts.
I love her in the leather bomber jacket with the Tommy gun.
Oh, so is this what you're using to base off the gun thing?
Well, you will find out in the next picture what I'm basing the gun thing off of, particularly. Okay. Unlike the annoying fucking Mary Sue style feminist argument where it's like, she's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. Okay, well, Peggy Carter's a strong, independent woman, and she's perfectly capable of wanting a complimentary man in her life.
Yeah.
Y'all are just bitter. Like it, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So, like I said, here's Peggy Carter in full military uniform. And oh, what's that? A Walther PPK? It fits perfectly into the period. It's a small, easily concealed gun. It's exactly the kind of thing that Agent Carter would have. So of course she does. And how hot does she look there? Goddamn.
It is a good picture. And her Cupid's bow is exceptionally accented here by her lipstick.
Her what?
So the top part of the lip. So the thing that goes up and then down, then up, then down.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
called the Cupid's bow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And hers looks like it was sculpted by a master.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hayley Atwell, man. Well-deserved at number 5 with an odd flip for number 1 because when you combine it with her character, yeah, she's definitely the hottest woman in the MCU. But when we consider, try and measure that, balance it a little bit more with, we're talking about just hot, not sexy character, she ended up being number 5. So there it is.
I still am inclined to disagree with you.
Scarlett Johansson's number 4, Black Widow.
Really?
Yep, she's hot.
Which hairstyle?
Well, we're going to talk about her hair here as we go on. You know what? I think too many people have seen too much Scarlett Johansson, so she's become kind of boring. I don't think there's any getting around the fact that she's hot.
Yeah, I can't deny that. I just wish she had more expression than neutral, you know?
Fair enough. That is the number 1 complaint that I would offer about Scarlett Johansson. Girl needs to learn to emote with her face more, and Agreed. I think the longer she acts, the worse that she gets.
Maybe it's just the roles that she takes.
Here's my favorite hairstyle that she has.
I have to agree with you, actually. I think that this is the cutest, because it has the most texture, and it looks the most interesting. Although it's not, it's more of a, I don't want to say burgundy, but it's a darker, it's not even really red at this point. It's like a burgundy rather than like a genuine red.
This is her from Iron Man 2 when I think she was at her absolute hottest. No offense, Miss Johansson, but you're not looking better with age. You're not aging well. I'm going to throw it in there. She also, as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., carries a 9mm Glock. Boring! You could do a lot better as a super secret agent, just saying.
But, like, that's not the only weapon she has on her.
No, it's not. I was just talking
She is a weapon.
Absolutely. Here she is out of the Black Widow uniform. I picked this picture because that is a very sexy come hither smile. Wow.
Yes, but she looks like she's been airbrushed to high hell.
You know what? You're not wrong. She has absolutely been airbrushed like crazy. Yeah. And I don't like her as a blonde. I like her as a redhead. That's just me.
I don't have a problem with her as a blonde, although I do have a problem with the way that she looks in this picture.
Holy shit, look at those tits. My God.
At least she's got some expression, though.
She does. And she actually has a fairly pretty smile. I don't know why she doesn't emote with it more.
I think she's popping out of her dress too much. Like, girl.
Too much. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable by this.
Are you really?
Well, as a woman who has this problem quite frequently of popping out of one's bra, it's not a fun feeling. Okay, Polly? So I can relate, and I'm just like, oh honey, here, come here, let me just pop that back in.
I'm just saying, I think fun is exactly what it is.
It's not fun. You think it's fun. We don't.
All right. This is her in Infinity War. Not such a fan.
I'm not a big fan of the orange red.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it came right out of a bottle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it only gets worse because, okay, so you remember, was it Civil War that she had this straight...
And if we go all the way back to... This is her at the time of Civil War and Captain America Winter Soldier, when she went with like straight auburn hair or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm. Why is there no consistency? Polly, you're a nerd. Explain this.
Well, it's got nothing to do with comics nerdery. She's just Scarlett Johansson, and she insists on constantly changing her hair because she's Scarlett Johansson. That's why.
Okay.
So we go through and back up. Wow, she really is popping out of that dress. Fuck. There she is again from Iron Man 2. Yeah, definitely her hottest. Whew.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah.
This is
her in Endgame.
Nope.
And it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Nope. Hard pass.
It looks long and sexy and awesome here.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't so here. Mm-hmm. But I will say this. Leave your noses alone.
Oh, something's off center.
It's just
here.
What is it with? Stop it with the fucking nose jobs already.
I feel like a better comparison would have been made if one of them wasn't smiling or both of them weren't smiling.
Good call.
Because
no, it's a fair call.
When you smile, things do get a little bit adjusted in that area.
Yeah. But yeah, I think people have just been oversaturated with Scarlett Johansson. They kind of forget, like, yeah, I'm sorry. She is actually a really sexy woman. I mean, look at her. Holy fuck.
I can't deny that.
Okay. As we go to the top of the list, they're going to get increasingly subjective. And this is becoming more and more about me and my personal taste. And fuck y'all. No offense, but hey.
All right, lay it on me.
I have a huge crush on this actress, this woman. I find her stunning beyond belief. So when she appeared in a Marvel film, I was excited as fuck. Rebecca Hall as Maya Hansen. Oh, Miss Hall.
What character? Like, which movie? I'm lost. I can't remember.
She was in Iron Man 3 as Maya Hall. She was the scientist that had created the Extremis.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know why you would put her above Agent Peggy Carter.
Because look at her. Like, even when she's on the ground and injured, she's just, there's just something that's so sexy about her. And she's got them big pouty lips and stuff. And look at her. Oh, she's stunning.
Okay, this picture, yes.
I get it. You like Peggy Carter. I'm just saying Rebecca Hall is a...
Although I will say I like her eye makeup in this, even though it is a little bit heavy on the bottom lid. Look
at that natural smile. It's just like when she smiles and laughs and filth. I'm bewitched. I don't know. I'm just gonna not fuck around about it. I'm just totally crushing on Rebecca Hall. So I find her gorgeous all the time.
What's up with her teeth?
What's wrong with her teeth?
I don't know. They look weird.
Well, she is English.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Polly has a thing for English women, I think.
Well,
yeah, that explains why he finds her so attractive.
Well, there's what? 2, 3 English women on this list? Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay,
oh my
this is
God.
a nice picture.
Miss Hall, hello.
Not just because of the, excessive plunging cleavage.
No, not just because of that, because of just everything. Oh my God, look at that long mane of beautiful brown hair. Look at those beautiful pouty lips. Look at those eyes. Look at the tits. I mean, Jesus, woman.
Polly, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you prefer brunettes?
Generally speaking, yep.
That's what I thought. I figured as much.
You know what? You get guys saying this stuff where they're like, I like women who are skinny or thick or whatever. To me, I can't judge until I see, like, it. Don't break a woman up like that. Take him as a whole thing. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'll find a woman like really hot and they'll be like, I didn't think you liked blondes. And I'm like, oh yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just noticed that you have a preference for the brunettes.
In this list so far, yeah, there's been a lot of predominant brunettes on there. And I mean, just her, this is her sitting there at Comic-Con. She's just sitting on a panel answering questions. I'm sorry, she is just naturally beautiful as hell.
Okay, yes, I will give it to you. Although I probably would have put her farther back on the list.
Well, yeah, but you're not crushing on her crazy like I am, though. So
no, I am not. And also, I'm not into the whole English tooth thing. So there's that.
You make it sound like she's got snaggle teeth. What? They're just not designed in a fucking computer and then 3D printed like Natalie Portman's.
You really don't like Natalie Portman at all. Oh my gosh.
I think she has an example of overly symmetrical, obviously fake teeth. I don't think that's really hard to deny.
That's fair, Polly.
Okay. And number 2, going against what we were just saying about me liking brunettes, Emily VanCamp playing Sharon Carter.
Okay. I don't get what the point of her character actually was.
She's Agent 13.
I don't feel like she played a character that had much of an actual point in the movie.
What? Is that what we're doing now? Plot analysis?
Okay, you're right. This is probably a discussion for a different time.
Okay, but what I will add on for my own unrelated commentary.
Sorry.
She has the greatest gun choice of all with the FNX Tactical 45. It is by far the coolest gun in the entire lot. Good for you, Agent Carter.
That's fair. I don't have a complaint about her. She looks gorgeous.
I mean,
I will not deny.
Look at her there. Wow.
Mm-hmm. She's got really nice lips.
Yes, she does.
She did not mess with that nose. She's got those full cheeks.
There she is in her outfit. She, much like Smulders, pulls off the athletic, credible in the role type woman. I buy it. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love her in the business suit? Oh, hell yeah.
I prefer this to the suit, the picture beforehand, actually.
Oh, her Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. action onesie here?
Yeah, I prefer the business suit to that.
Yeah, she looks sexy as fuck in that business suit. Definitely. Mm-hmm. And then, oh my God, Jesus.
And here we go.
Well, I had to throw in one.
Okay, you should have done that for all of them then, all right? And you didn't. Polly, we need to have a talk about consistency after as well. That's 2 things.
I'm just saying this is a stellar picture of her looking sexy as hell, and yeah. Right. I mean, do I need to start explaining why this is an awesome picture? Come on.
No, continue. Carry on.
Yeah, it's great. I love this picture so much. I don't know why. She just looks sexy as fuck there. I love it.
That's because that's the intention, Polly. All right? Polly, I don't know how I can explain this to you more clearly than that was the point.
You say that like I kind of didn't know it, but I mean, like, why does she... Oh, fuck. I love how you say that like they were trying to look ugly in the other pictures or something.
No. The point of this picture is not just like to look good. It is specifically to look sexy.
And mission achieved.
Oh my god.
In any case, wow.
See, this one is the difference between. So if you go back, that's sexy. This one is just pretty. All right. There's not any effort there to get your ding dong in an excitement, standing at attention. All right.
So, in any case, she's fucking beautiful, man. Holy shit. Yeah. So much for the all brunettes thing, huh? Come on.
I don't know. She's got that dishwater blonde thing going on.
Ouch. Caddy.
That's not.
She might not.
Her.
She might not have your natural blonde locks flowing beautifully from your scalp, but you don't need to compare it to dishwater, yo.
Okay, hang on. Dishwater blonde hair is an actual thing, okay?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look it up. That's let me share with you a little tidbit of information because you seem to be very ignorant on the subject of hair colors. This is what dishwater blonde looks like. All right? So, like this, kind of. Like strawberry, like ash, like light, cuz it's an actual hair color or natural. Ash is also a blonde hair color.
No, you know what? I now believe you, although I wouldn't have before, because why the fuck would anybody want to go buy, like, so there you are standing in the aisle looking at all of the various blondes that are available, and there's strawberry, ashen, dishwater, putrid septic tank. Like, what the fuck? I know, I believe you and all of your expertise, and that's fine. I just don't understand why they would choose the ultimate descriptor of this color to be something so unflattering as dishwater. It's also got floaties in it. Like, yuck. All right, fuck it. So we're moving on to number 1.
Yes.
Now, I don't give a fuck who agrees with me or doesn't agree with me on this.
I'm actually very curious to see who your first number 1 pick is.
Well, I had to think a long time for who was going to be my first number 1 pick. And ultimately I decided, yeah, fuck it. This is completely subjective. Who is the woman that I am absolutely the most captivated by in the entire MCU that's stuck in my memory the most, right? Because that's ultimately the question, the hottest one, you know?
Yes.
And so that obviously had to be, for me, the choice was clear. Laura Harrier, who plays Liz Allen. Oh my God, this woman.
Isn't that...
It's Peter Parker's love interest in Spider-Man. Look at her.
You're just saying that because her back is naked.
Her back is very naked there. I mean, it's not only like, I mean, holy shit, look at the curves on that woman. Oh shit. Whew. I'm not saying it just because of that. I'm saying no matter what angle you look at this woman from, look at that. Oh my God. That.
All right, there's no denying that. She is very gorgeous.
Oh my God. Woo. Miss Harrier. What are you up to this weekend? Did you want to, like, I don't know, get married or something? I just
just casually.
Look at that smile. Damn.
I can imagine why you would choose this picture to go into your collage.
I'm just saying.
You got a nice view of her nostrils.
Is that why you thought I picked that picture?
Yep, that's totally the reason why you're right there.
There's her just on the carpet at the Spider-Man premiere. Looking.
Her nostrils don't look overly pronounced.
Stop focusing on the woman's nostrils.
I can't help it, Polly. You shoved that picture in my face and made me pay attention. Now I have no choice.
Let's take a look at a couple of GIF files to solidify why Miss Harrier.
Hang on, Polly. Hang on.
Look,
you did not include GIFs in many of the other photos.
Miss Harrier deserves it. I mean,
That's because she's licking an ice cream cone. This is totally biased.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Continue.
I was looking at something.
Entranced by the ice cream cone licking.
She's to harken back to the previous picture, but now in full motion video. Oh my God.
Poly.exe has stopped functioning. Polly, do you need a moment alone with your gift set?
No, I'm fine. It's fine.
Are you sure?
But
I can leave you two alone.
I will say, yet again, she is a bewitching woman. So there it is, my list. What do you think? What any cumulative thoughts overall about the list? Any surprises? Things that you didn't think were going to happen?
I'm surprised that Peggy wasn't a little bit further up, knowing what I know about you and vintage things and just that actress in general.
Yeah, I did allow for the strange inclusion of she could be either number 5 or number 1, and it was but Hayley Atwell isn't actually from 1943. I had to keep reminding myself, otherwise she would have been number 1 if I was making the criteria of the list upon hotness within the movie, how hot her character was in the movie, but I wasn't.
Well, to reiterate, Polly, I am very disappointed in you that you didn't hold yourself to a higher scientific nor academic standard. You should know better.
So that's your final thought on my list. It wasn't nearly scientific enough.
No, it wasn't.
Is it because of how often I mentioned the various cleavages? Is that it? Okay, I hear you. Like, it could have been organized by point value across 3 criteria or whatever, but then it wouldn't be subjective as a list like this should be.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're talking about something so subjective as hotness, and you got to include, like, a valid criteria might be like personality, but I don't know any of these people. For all I know, Laura Harrier is obnoxious as hell.
That's fair.
I would argue that you should put together a list of the hottest men in the MCU, because there's plenty of eye candy for women in the MCU films. And I am willing to bet that you would find that number ordering them and such, it might be an interesting exercise, but I think in the end, you're just going to want to put together the list that you want to put together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I ended up doing wacky shit. Like Peggy Carter's at number 5, but if I had a criteria of how sexy the character was in the film, the sexiest character in the MCU, hands down, is Peggy Carter. No question. But we were considering them overall. And after all, Hayley Atwell isn't really from 1943 and doesn't really dress that way every day. Although it would be kind of awesome if she did.
Oh, if only we could go back to that. I don't know, man. There's something about females of my day and age. Whew.
What do you mean?
That's a separate note. Oh, the way that they dress.
Oh.
It's a separate conversation. I think my list would look a lot more different than yours.
And I started out by saying, isn't it important that we're not all chasing after the same one woman, huh?
You did say that. And good thing I'm not into women, so.
Well, I don't know. You're just...
Are you trying to insinuate something there, Polly?
No, I'm not trying to insinuate anything at all. All I know is that I'd be a lot less comfortable making comments about the relative attractiveness of men. But that's a woman thing. Women can look at...
Oh, God. Women are so petty and so critical of their own sex. You have no idea.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed our ranking. Well, my ranking of the sexiest women in the MCU films. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you had a fun time being here, Weebs.
I did. I did.
Did you actually?
I actually did, yes. This was quite enjoyable. I enjoy judging you for your choices on women, and I enjoy judging the women that you choose.
You're talking like a judgy bitch. Just saying.
Yeah, well, that's because I am. Shamelessly so, Polly. Don't you forget it.